Bum, 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 bum. Of course, there's still this nonsense. Do, 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 do. Excuse me, sir. Testicle. That is all. Star rabbits. Were you hoping somebody would come along and put in more stuff for you to take? I think that's female only, though, isn't it? Sadly. I'm gonna give you Hawking boots to give you more, like, speed, because since Joshua is all about the speed... This is kind of a similar setup to where we were at the beginning. Monster! And it's a raw boot. A raw boot. Vanguard, 3136 HP. Drops Tiro Balm. An archaism made by the 13 factories. Has high combat specs. Will self-destruct. Really will. Death Scream! Sorry, sir. Yeah. Yeah style. Death Scream! Death Ray! Oh yeah! Talk about one of the best spells in the game. You know what I'm talking about, dude? Hiya! Self-destruct even!
That's that then. Let's move out.
Johnny Young Bosch, ladies and gentlemen. Turtle Balm style. 7 Rings Cane. Spinning Cane. Wear good shoes and you'll never see defeat. Bringing out the puns. It's what we're doing. Eastern staff marked with the holy symbol of heaven and earth. That is what we're doing, man. Wait, you want to go that other way? No. I think we're on this side. There we go. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Elevator. Glorious Stern, you are here. Elevator to hangar, that's where we want to get to, but they're not gonna make it that easy, so we kind of got to take the long way around. You know what I'm talking about? They're not gonna make it that easy for you. Come on, man. Be cool. Go that way. Testicle. Proxy puppet. You don't understand how hard it is to come up with 500 unique treasure chest phrases that are brimming with sarcasm. It's a tough job, man. Alright. There's one more chest somewhere. We must find it, Johnny. Is it up this way? Yeah, there it is. 100 of all Sepith. Very good. Say, have we met before? All that's left now is the boss. The chapter boss, fun fact. We actually got through this a lot faster than I expected to, in all honesty. I was actually expecting this to be like another 7-hour stream, but I don't think it's going to be that. Bum, 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 bum. It's the hangar! There's an airship. More like an escape pod. Holy... Since when does an airship have its own landing port? Yes, the Crimson Ark, the Glorious, pride of the Society, is meant to be a mothership of sorts. It can provide berthing to up to 12 smaller vessels. Nuclear went live. That's unbelievable. I secured a ship earlier for our escape. It's in the hangar farthest in. Got it. Hangar style. Hangman Adam Page, even. I don't think it's that one. Out of the way, sirs and ma'ams. Just follow the path to the end, basically. Uh-oh. You're a bit late, aren't you? It's Campanella the Fool! You! Campanella? Joshua, how cold. You have that nice long heart-to-heart with Lue, and you don't even stop by to say hello to your old friend Campanella. I didn't think you were still on the ship. Let me guess. You knew I was coming this way. Haha! Well, I am the one the Grand Master sent to observe the plan. It's my job to notice more than the others do, after all. It's impressive, though. You've changed quite a bit in the, what, half-decade since last we met. You've become much more of a man, And you literally haven't changed at all. Even your appearance is exactly the same, as though you haven't aged a day. He's a man-child, didn't you know? Well, I make sure to never skip my daily skincare, after all. I've heard you enjoy a good romp in a dress every now and then. Perhaps I could introduce you to some cosmetics. Just had to bring that up again, didn't you? Could you be any more aggravating? You were waiting here for us because you wanted to fight, right? Just fight us already. Oh my goodness, what a strong little girl. I'd wondered what kind of girl could pluck your heart like a grape, Joshua. She's a good match for you, huh? Wait, who plucked whose heart like? I forget myself, though. Your proper girlfriend is that bandit girl, isn't it? Ooh, Joshua, you're such a stud. That's quite enough of your nonsense. I have no idea how you even know about Josette, but either way, our abilities in combat should be about the same, and I doubt Estelle will just sit idly by. You still intend to stop us with force. No. That wasn't my intent at all. As I said, I'm simply here to observe the plan unfold. I've no duty to impede you two directly. Though indirectly is another story. Wait, really? Then why bother waiting for us here? Haha, to say my farewells, of course. But you know, just saying goodbye isn't very exciting at all. So I thought I'd help make your escape story a bit more riveting. He snapped his finger. What is it with these people and snapping their fingers? It's a chopper! What? The pale Apache flying orbital puppet, of course, becomes a recurring boss throughout the series. The society already has working models. And so a new obstacle arises to block the reunited heroes. Legend of Heroes. How will this affect their legend? Let's find out. So this is the chapter boss. Fun times. And we got some of these nerds. Pale Apache, 12,380 HP. An archaism made by the 13 factories, loaded with weaponry, will self-destruct. I mean, it probably will. Bonk. This ends here. Bam! Okay. Death Scream! This should take care of the excess baggage. Boom, 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 boom. Do-do-do. Moving out of the way. Break cannon. It's like the break beam from SMRPG, which does a lot of damage. Plus it gives you defense down, which is an annoying pile of garbage. But that's nothing an S-tablet can't take care of. Pop the... Estelle's popping drugs in the middle of a boss fight. Can't do that on television. Can't even do that in AEW. Let's see. Bam! Ba-dum-ba-dum. He doesn't really have a weakness, so just pretty much do whatever. Okay. Like, walked over there and did nothing. What a jerk. Bonk! Bonk! Not sure, but I think it can actually run into you. Full energy fuse. Boom. Defeated.
We're not done yet.
Not done yet, even. Joshua's over leveled. It's still level 68. Good times. Insulating tape. We destroyed a chopper, basically. Ha ha ha! Well done. Well done. I expected no less of Joshua, but the Missy's really very good as well. You, enough of your stupid messing around. He's horsing around in chemistry class. Now, there's no need to be so angry. Anyway, it's time for the fool whose act is done to exit stage right. He really likes snapping his finger. It's pretty much his thing, you know? Whoa. Haha, well then, you two. Let's meet again soon. He's gone. It's just a little escape trick he knows. Don't worry about it. More importantly... Hey, you sure they came this way? Uh-oh. Didn't you hear the sounds, idiot? No doubt about it. Estelle, we have to hurry. Right. Get to the chopper, don't let the chopper get to you. Lock the door. I'll get the ship launched immediately. Got it. Activation key recognized. Confirmation code entered. And we can go. Wow, I'm opening the hatch via remote control. We'll be launching immediately, so take a seat. Okay. Take a seat. It's them. Fire! Don't let them escape. Later. Meh. We're falling. It's fine. We'll correct shortly. There we go. Good times. And we're out of there. Think they can just fly away? Hell with that. Sortie the airships. We're going after them. Good luck with that. They're giving chase. Chase Stevens. Bye-bye. Whoa, this is a radar, isn't it? There's, 3 lights getting closer, I think. Pursuers. We'll need to evade them somehow. Joshua, you know how to fly an airship? The basics, at least. The ship doesn't have any armaments, however, so it's pretty much defenseless. It's just good for getaways. This isn't the best situation for us to be in. Oh, great. Wait, why did you go for a ship with no weapons? The ship was undergoing maintenance, so the security was lighter. It was an emergency, so I didn't have time to be picky. An emergency? You don't mean the fact that I was caught on the Glorious. Enough. We're going to be flying rough, so hang on to something. Hang on to your britches and don't piss in them. Uh-oh. I hear missiles. What? And machine guns. You're gonna have to do better than that, sir. There's the donkey missiles, even, as it were. This is bad. Those guys chasing us seem pretty good. The pilots have been put through one of the Society's piloting focused enhancement programs, most likely. They won't be very good at adapting to the unusual, but for more common tasks like chasing down a ship, they're very good. I get it. They're like those guys from earlier. If they're bad at adapting, though, maybe we could cause some kind of accident. Yeah, were we hit? No, wait. That wasn't our ship. Well, that's no good. It's the Bobcat! That's... no way. Yes way, Ted. The Bobcat? But why? Joshua, you're on that ship, right? That voice. Yes, it's me. What are you guys doing here? I thought you'd be out of the burrow by now. Yeah, my brothers got all worried that you might run into a problem. We've been shadowing that flying whale for a while. Really? Who was the one begging us to follow Joshua looking all worked up and ready to faint? Kyle! Enough, you two. And besides, we have a little payback to give the Society ourselves. We thought we could stick around here until we settled our other debt. I see. Thank you. You saved me. Yeah, you better be grateful. We've had an eye on you for a while and noticed you weren't firing back. Firing with what? Got nothing, man. There's some kind of problem. I had to take a ship with no armaments. It's proven to be a bit of an issue. I can imagine. What do we do then? Right then. We'll split them in two. You can probably lose one, right? Probably. One. No problem. It's a plan then. Blessing of Adios be with you. Joshua, take care, you hear me? Teamwork makes the dream work, didn't you know? It really does. English muffin style. Been trading for 4 hours, by the way. Thought I'd update you on that. It's the right thing to do. I think we're home free. Estelle, is anything on the radar? Nope, all the lights are out, it looks like. Seems like we completely lost them. Good. I gotta say, I was surprised by the bandits. They're kind of okay. I never thought they'd show up out of the blue to save us like that. Maybe I've been a bit too hard on them. It's true. I just saw us as two parties bound to a contract. But I suppose relationships between people aren't that simple. Huh. What's this all of a sudden? Put two people together and maybe they'll fight, maybe they'll be friends. All kinds of stuff can happen. Never know, man. That's just how people act, you know? Yes. How people act was never very clear in the world I lived in. Oh. Bum, bum. Kill or be killed. Take or be taken from. Until I met you, my life was an endless cycle of such simplicity. But, even you had some good times with Lue and your sister, right? Lue told you about that, did he? It's true. I have those memories, but they feel like someone else's. What? After my heart was shattered, my memories of Hamel were no longer my own. I think it's because I gave up being human and chose to become a puppet. Like Pinocchio. I do clearly remember my sister's death. She and I were attacked by a man lying in wait for stragglers. The man swatted me away and forced my sister to the ground. Oh. At the time, I was too young to know what he probably meant to do. All I knew was that he was hurting my sister, and I had a bad feeling. So I grabbed onto the man's back. I ended up getting crushed and thrown off immediately. Somehow, though, I'd managed to get my hands on the man's gun. Thinking about it, I wonder, did I have a talent for killing people? Even then? I've never even been taught how, but I still removed the safety and pulled the trigger with no hesitation. The man fell over, spewing blood from his mouth, looking confused. At that moment, I finally realized I'd shot a man. He wasn't quite dead yet, though. He jumped up, combat knife out, screaming and gurgling incoherently with murder in his eyes. I curled up and closed my eyes, like I was being attacked by a wild animal. But there was no impact. I was embraced by something soft. When I opened my eyes, there was my sister, gently smiling at me. The man had collapsed at some point, and Lue was standing there, dumbstruck with horror. My sister, cradled by Lue, gave me her harmonica, and then she closed her eyes. I remember every detail, you see. But even talking about it like this doesn't make me feel sad. Just a slight tugging at the heart, like reading a stranger's diary. And the same is true of my time with you. No. I do think I was changed a little by touching your warmth. I learned happiness and joy with you, and finally came to think of you as someone dear. But somewhere it all felt as if it was distant. I suspect that's what my real self was feeling. The empty void, of the broken puppet that is Joshua Astray. Old Seaside Way. Huh. Apparently we're in the ruin region now. Just randomly. This is goodbye, Estelle. Please do not chase after me anymore. I was a little happy to see you one last time, but even so, we should not be together. Being with someone like me will never be good for you. And to be Frank Solich, you will only be a burden to me. So, you're a terrible liar, you know that? What? The title screen theme. Joshua, listen. I've seen and heard a lot since you left. And now I think I understand. I understand the reason you left. The real reason. The one you haven't even admitted to yourself. You can't bear to be with me because your heart's broken. You feel like being with me is someone else's story that you can never ever have. And come on, I'll be a bad influence on you? Or you'll hold me back? What? That's all a bunch of lies. Every single one. Especially that last one. They aren't lies. No, Joshua. Really. Listen. I understand now. You're really, really scared. What? You think it's your fault that your sister died. And you'd never ever forgive yourself if something happened to me. That's why you ran away from me that night. Everything else was just pinned on afterwards. That's ridiculous. Weissman's conditioning left me incapable of feeling fear. He took away my ability to feel it so that I wouldn't hesitate during an operation. You're a little off target, I'm afraid. No, darn it, I'm not talking about something that superficial. Joshua, you said you can't help but feel like your sister's death happened to someone else, right? Do you know why that is? Of course. It's because I'm a broken wreck of a human being. Aren't we all? Nuh-uh. No. Wrong-o. We aren't letting self-pity get in the way here. Joshua, you just don't want to remember how awful it was when your sister died. How you blame yourself for it. Unconsciously, you've been trying to think of it as someone else's problem, to get away from it. A lot of people do that. And on that ship, don't tell me you weren't afraid there. I mean, it was a lot of work just to sneak on board, right? But you didn't even hesitate to help me escape. It's almost as if you were trying to get me away from danger as fast as you possibly could. Danger you were afraid of. You aren't a broken wreck, Joshua. You're just scared, mostly because you care for people so much it breaks your heart. And you're lying to yourself about it. He's a lying liar that lies. That's how I see it, and I know I'm right. But that can't... Why? Can you... Have you forgotten, Buster? I'm LeBurl's #1 Joshua watcher. Now that I know all about your past, too, I'm the biggest authority on Joshua Astray in the world. I know more than Weissman or Lue, even. Joshua scared and Joshua brave. Joshua lying and Joshua honest. My beloved Joshua. I finally found you, Joshua. I finally reached you. Stop. But I need to say this. I don't want to just be one more person you feel like you have to protect. As long as I'm a bracer, I can't stay away from danger. That's not going to change even if you leave again, Joshua. It's what I have to do to be who I am. Indeed. And so, Joshua, let's make a promise. A promise? Let's go forward together from now on and protect each other equally. I'm strong enough to be able to cover your back now, Joshua. And if you're at my side, there's nothing I can't beat. No matter what kind of crazy nonsense the society throws at me, I won't die. Not gonna lose! So you don't need to be afraid for me anymore. I promise. Estelle... Why? How? I haven't been able to cry since Karen died. I could never even shed tears as an act. But now... it's okay. No one's looking. Cry as long as you want. And I'll just hold you like this. That was, a little embarrassing. No kidding. Oh, right. Here, let me return this. Oh. Seriously, Joshua. This is your only memento of Karen, right? You shouldn't just fob this off on others without thinking, buddy. Yes. It was a bit thoughtless of me, wasn't it? I was kind of wondering, what kind of person was she? What kind of person? She was friendly to everyone she met, kind almost to a fault, and she had dignity born of humility. She and Lue, the Lue of back then, were perfect together. I was always a little jealous of them as a child. Friendly, kind, and dignified. So she was kind of like Chloe then. Huh. It's a good comparison, thinking about it. Karen didn't look like Chloe. She had my eyes and hair, but they were similar in spirit. Estelle? Oh, nothing. Oh, speaking of Chloe, you realize you worried her and everyone else sick too, and not just me, right? You have some serious groveling to do when we get back. Estelle, you say something like, oh, I don't have the right to go back. I'm gonna just drag you back by your hair, okay? Sure, you were Weissman's spy, but you didn't even know it, right? Even helping the bandits get their ship back was done to try and stop the society, right? You tell Dad about the society's plans, that'll make it even. That's what they call a plea bargain, right? That's not quite how a plea bargain works. Besides, even if you want to stop the society, you can't get back on that ship, can you? In that case, your only option is to work with us, Buster. And if you hadn't been abducted, I could have destroyed the Glorious as I originally planned. Yeah, sorry. Wait, hold on. How can you say destroy the Glorious so easily? I know it's a society we're talking about, but were you really gonna kill them all? It'll take nothing less to stop Weissman and Lue. And even then, there's a decent chance that they'd survive the destruction of the Glorious. Sounds like something they would do. For the love of... No, actually, I think it's for the best I got caught. We're going to do something completely crazy, Joshua. You're all... Estelle's being all cute and naive again, aren't you? No, not at all. It's just that you've matured a lot as a person while we've been apart. But ultimately, you're still Estelle. That makes me happier than I thought possible. Oh, come on, Estelle. Why the heck does Joshua's smile still make my heart race? Because it's been a while, isn't it? It still gets me right here. Estelle? Hey, you got along pretty well with that tomboy, right? Tomboy? Oh, you mean Josette. Well, at first we had our differences. Even so, we came to understand each other pretty well by the end, I'd say. Understand each? Did you kiss her? What? Question, answer, give. Right. Of course I didn't. Our relationship wasn't like that. Oh, good. Well, then... Can I request a do-over of that night? A do-over? Oh. The first kiss is really important to a girl, you know. And it was all your fault that mine got wasted. So you've got to take responsibility, mister. Estelle. Estelle, I suppose I do. Hey, Joshua. Now that's how you write off a payoff arc, ladies and gentlemen. The Bobcat. The tomboy. What? Aw, heck, you got away too? I was hoping you'd stay caught. Gee, maybe I should have thrown you at them as a distraction. But I don't think they'd like grimy tomboys. Come on, Josette, don't start a fight. You won't object to a brief truce, I hope, Miss Bracer. Yeah, well, you guys did save us back then, after all. So, thank you. Really. We wouldn't have made it without you. There's no need to thank us. Psh, I don't remember saving you. So just keep your thanks to yourself, okay? Okay. One of you is getting dragged off to prison after all, it looks like. That aside, Astray, what are your plans now? Huh? We came to ask again if you wanted to come with us, but... I'm thinking it looks like we don't even need to ask, huh? Yes. Forgive me. No delivery service for Joshua. I'm not really certain how things will go from here. Right now, though, I will be traveling with Estelle. Joshua? Heh, I see. I see, I do not know. Whatever. At least there's still a chance. What? Joshua, remember, you get tired of Miss Airhead over there, just come on back to us. You'll always have a place on the Bobcat, okay? Walk over here and call me an airhead one more time, you greasy tomboy. Thank you, Josette. Don, Kyle, I owe all of you so much. Ha! That's our line. Good luck and stay safe. Hopefully we'll meet again someday. I'm sure we will. May even be in this game. You never know. And they're off. They're off to the races. Estelle. What is it? You do understand that the enemies we've made are overwhelmingly powerful. They usually are. We were captured primarily as bait to lure me out, I suspect. That way the Glorious wouldn't be destroyed in Weissman's absence. Oh. And to be honest, Lue probably could have saved the ship after kicking our bodies into the sea. I'm fairly sure the reason he didn't was out of pity. Pity at how weak I was, I mean. All of the Enforcers are the same. In terms of pure power, they are all masters, far stronger than me, even Ren. We have picked what will probably be the hardest fight of our lives. Yeah. But I do promise. I promise I won't ever run from reality again. I will walk with you until the very end. Joshua. I promise too. To the very end. The rear end. And that completes Chapter 6. I believe there's 2 more chapters to go. Bum bum bum, I believe. Unless my memory's playing tricks on me. Over 80 hours of gameplay, ladies and gentlemen. So next time we will be getting Chapter 7. So thanks everyone for stopping by. And I shall see you all next time. I'm gonna go make me a pizza. It's gonna be pretty awesome. That's it.
Lamp oil, rope, bombs. You want it? It's yours, my friend, as long as you have enough rubies. Sorry, Link. I can't give credit. Come back when you're a little richer.
Word to your mother.